So what were you saying? You were watching porno in the Uber?
No. My phone died.
Oh, so you couldn't even watch porn anymore?
My phone died before we even got out of the JFK parking lot. And my phone and there was no Wi-Fi the whole flight. So I was just phoneless for 7-8 hours.
Damn.
A lot of time for the mind to wander.
What'd you watch? The Godfather?
I watched Fences.
That sucks.
Yeah, not great.
Anytime they make a play into a movie, that shit sucks. Denzel couldn't even save that one.
There was no plot.
Yeah, it was like, do you like me, daddy?
That was like the plot. That was like the climax.
Why don't you like me, father?
But I thought the whole movie was like, the trailer makes it seem like the whole movie's going to be about the kid playing football.
No.
I thought it was going to be like a dad who doesn't want his kid to play sports, who then like the kid ends up being amazing at football.
And it watches like a play too. Like Dude, it's all in one location and shit like that. It's like, give me one special effect.
And like everything, it seemed like there was like 4 takes.
Yeah.
For the whole movie. Like everything, like one scene would be like 30 minutes
They
long.
shot it like a Tyler Perry movie. They did it in like one day.
Yeah, it was
like,
crazy.
We're just going to bang through this one take.
It was
Whatever
crazy.
comes out of it. Do multicam. What did you do for the other 8 hours on the flight back?
No, the flight back wasn't that long. It was only like 4.5.
From San Fran?
Yeah.
No, it was definitely longer than that.
No.
You're fucking lying to me.
It actually might have been shorter than that.
I'm going to look it up. Yeah, you're lying to me.
Way there was only like 5.5 hours.
Which is a shame because you were sitting in...
Yeah, we sat first class, which was fun. I slept the entire time.
So you wasted it?
No, I don't think so. I think I got the best out of it because I was exhausted and I slept. Francis, we were playing this game 2048. Have you ever played that game?
No.
It was like a big, like, yeah, I played it
Fetty-Wap?
Growing up. No. And, and dude, we got to the airport, got on the plane. We were like talking for a while. And then it kind of got to that point where I was like, all right, time to not talk anymore. Gonna go to bed. I slept for 3 hours probably, woke up. Francis was still playing the game. And he was like, dude, I played the game the entire flight.
What's the game? What kind of game is it?
It's such a dumb, like, it's like a game that I would play in school to like pass time.
Is it like a math game?
Like,
you remember that board?
Oh, yeah.
You're pretty much just combining numbers until you can get to 2048. And I got it twice. Francis never got past 500.
His homework loving ass.
Dude, I think he was mad that I was destroying him in it. And then he legitimately played for 5 hours straight.
To try to best your score?
To try and dude, he didn't even get close to my score. Never even got within 1,000 of my score.
Is a score a mark of intelligence?
No. And I was explaining him how to play. I was like, dude, all you got to do is just go down, left, and then occasionally go right if down and left is taken up. And he was like, he did that, lost, and then he refused to do it again. And he was like, and I would look and it's such an easy game if you know how to play. And he just wouldn't do what I was telling him to do. And I'm like, dude, watch right now and I will get to where you are in 30 seconds. And I would do it. And he'd be like, no, you're not doing it right. And he was so stuck. Like,
I know better.
He refused to do it. And then he was like, yeah, I'm like super addicted to this. And then I was like, oh yeah, you can just get it on like your phone, right? And he's like, no, I'm not going to do that because then I'll never stop playing it. And then we got to the hotel and I was trying to get food and he got it on his phone.
And he was playing 1738?
Yeah. And dude, he was like on stage at the early show on Friday or on Saturday. He got off stage and he was like, dude, I thought I was going to pass out on stage because I had such a bad migraine. And I was like, yeah, it's probably from like the flight or just being dehydrated. And he's like, no, it's from the game. And I'm like, dude, it's not from the game.
You're flooding your brain with blue light.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up? Hello. It's the 1738.
Dude, there's no way it was from the game.
The fact that he thinks that like tiny ass video game is destroying his brain, like that's hilarious.
I was like, dude, I play video games for like 10 hours a day. I was like, I know that is not from the game.
But you also get headaches more than anyone I know.
No, I don't get headaches that often.
You said you have a headache today.
I've been because I've been sick for the last fucking 2 weeks straight.
And gaming.
No, I haven't been gaming.
You haven't been gaming at all the last 2 weeks?
No.
That's a lie.
I'm gonna tonight, hopefully. It's just been, dude, just waking up so in rough shape every single day. Like head throbbing, sore throat.
Fuck, bro.
It's terrible.
That fucking breaks my fucking heart, man.
It's really like
not cool.
Not cool.
It's not cool at all.
I just feel awful. It's just because, dude, I've been traveling for like 3 weeks straight.
And don't you realize that the sickness is you too? It's like in you.
Oh yeah.
You just need to talk to yourself. Are you drinking tea right now?
Yeah.
Tea and Gatorade?
Yeah.
We need to get you some chicken soup and a fucking ginger ale.
Some airbornes, some vitamin C's.
You're trying to throw everything at it.
I am, because I went for Gushers, stood there looking at the Gushers for 30 seconds, and I put them back.
Really?
Got an orange instead.
Dude, I had some people telling me last week that Gushers are literally the worst food for you.
Yeah.
Because of all the food dye in them.
Yeah.
That it will like turn your penis into a vagina.
Yeah.
It will like hollow out your penis and put it back inside your body. Like it affects your penis so severely.
There was a lot of rumors about that growing up, that like, what is it? It's like the yellow 5.
I think those rumors are coming home to roost as grown men's penises are falling off at astounding rates.
From Gushers.
Their penises are just going on strike, unscrewing themselves and fucking picketing outside the bedroom.
It's not surprising. But dude, the
great penis strike of 2023. Everyone saw it coming. It's not surprising. Well, you got to drink that. You're blowing out on it.
It's really hot.
Thank God you didn't get the Gushers, bro. Those might fucking kill you.
Yeah. I'm just worried about flying again tomorrow. Not sleeping, because I'm not going to go to sleep.
Rest assured that you've been getting a lot of other people sick on all these flights.
Yeah.
That is the one silver lining, is like you're not the only one going through this. You've been exposing thousands of people.
I'm a super spreader.
For sure.
But it's like, dude, what else are you going to do? I can't just be like,
you can mask the fuck up and stay home, bro.
No, but you can't. You can't just be sick for 2 weeks anymore.
I went into a store this past weekend that was like, we're going to need you to put a mask on.
Yeah, because it's definitely back.
Yeah, they've been like this store, but I think some people never stopped.
Oh, no. Yeah, a lot of people didn't stop.
The store, they were like, we're going to need you to put these goggles on.
Yeah.
We heard about the new strain.
The new pink eye, yeah.
It's oozing from people's eyes. People are coughing out of their eyeballs.
Yeah. I mean, dude, it sucks because it's like if it comes back, it's you really don't have like I could technically, if I wanted to, be like, hey, I'm not gonna come in for this whole week because I'm sick. But then what am I gonna?
Then you're gonna miss a Mincy moment.
Yeah, but
you literally came in on Wednesday sick because you're like, I need to see Mincy.
I did, yes. So I wanted to see that.
Like, I'm really sick right now, and people are going to die because of this.
Yeah,
but I must see this fat dude run.
But also, it was like weighing the options of like the Iceland trip, and I'm like, well, I can't not go to work and then just go to Iceland. Right. And I can't not go to work and then just go to San Francisco. Right. So I was like, I got to come in.
Right. If you're going to get people sick there, you should get people sick here as well.
Dude, you got me sick. I don't know why you're acting like I'm the spreader here.
I got through that shit like that.
No, you did not.
You shrugged that shit off.
You were sick for a week.
I wiped it off like a fucking, like a hot shower. And I just like dried myself of the sickness and it was nothing.
Not even close.
You've been fucking complaining about it for a month straight.
It just keeps getting better and then coming back worse.
It's because you continue to expose the good people of this country, the good, hardworking airline people, the people that come on, the maids that come on to clean the plane. You're exposing the maids.
They're all masked up.
No, I don't think they are, brother.
Yeah.
Not in the places you've been flying. Well, maybe San Francisco. What's San Francisco like? Pretty
good. Yeah. You know what sucks about San Francisco? At the airport, everything is in a can. They don't have plastic bottles.
So you're drinking canned water?
Canned water.
Why?
On the way home, I had to drink a canned smart water, and it was like this thin.
Why? What's wrong with plastic bottles? They're worried about the oceans or something?
They must be.
It's way easier to turn a metal can into a knife.
Yeah.
You peel that thing around in a circle.
Oh, yeah. And this was like borderline like a reusable water bottle. Like I was like, I could definitely just clean this and use it forever.
They were giving you water bottles?
No, like I got a water at the airport coming home, and it was like a fucking
sturdy ass,
like a Camelback water bottle.
Damn, you should have ran it back.
No.
You know what else you could turn into knives? Those fucking Cinnabon biscuit, or the Pillsbury biscuits.
Oh yeah,
you know that
sharp
like
as fuck.
So fucking sharp,
dude. I'm surprised that those things are still like cans.
Like who the hell's using cans?
Soup cans are so sharp, dude.
Yeah, it's like what hobos drank out of, and they're like giving them to little children to pop the tops on. That shit's not right, bro.
How was your weekend?
Dude, it was good. I spoke at a fireman's benefit yesterday. I was like hosting this benefit.
That's cool.
It was sick. It was in Rockaway Beach, and so my one boy Spud was like hosting, and he's a firefighter.
Yeah,
and I just went on stage and like called him a liberal for 15 minutes and the crowd was fucking loving it.
Really?
It's like, this the fucking neighborhood liberal spud. They're like, ah. It's like he voted for Biden 4 times. He was using dead people. I saw him at Rockaway Bagel talking to Don Lemon about identity politics. And they're like, ah. They fucking loved it, dude.
Did you write that shit up?
No, I just spoke from the heart.
That's hilarious.
I just roasted from the fucking heart. And they like planted a couple like jokes about like, I guess there was like a firefighter, a 21-year-old firefighter who like slapped his 53-year-old chief at like a local bar. The chief was like, I'm a chief in the New York Fire Department. And the fucking 21-year-old kid who's also a firefighter, he was like, I don't give a fuck. And like slapped him or whatever.
Damn.
So they're like, make a joke about like chiefs need to keep their hands to themselves. These like 65-year-old guys were like slapping their wives on the chest like, ah! Like fucking
That's
loving
hilarious.
Life. It felt good to kill in front of a fucking a room like that. Blue collar rooms.
Yeah. Is firefighter blue collar?
What?
The bluest.
They're the bluest. Well, they're red, but I mean, they were literally selling the thin red line through the American flag hats in there. It was
That's
fucking
awesome.
sick, dude.
No one's really got a problem with that.
And they had Bud Lights, and everybody's like, this is the last time we'll ever drink a Bud Light. It was fucking sick. People are really pissed about the Bud Light
People
shit.
are really mad about
In
it.
Rockaway, they're like, we can't sell a single Bud Light at the bars. People
That's
are donating
insane.
the Bud Lights because no one can get rid of them.
You know
they're
what was
literally
annoying?
giving them away.
In San Francisco at the comedy club, they don't have like I guess in San Francisco, people like don't drink light beer like that.
Really?
I was like, do you guys have like they were like, do you guys need anything? Because they had like Coronas in the fridge. And I was like, do you guys have like any just like Bud Light, Miller Lite, Ultra? I listed every single light beer. And they were like,
They just have heavy beers?
and they were like, we have our in-house light beer. And they brought it up and it was like 7% alcohol, just thick as hell. It was like drinking a fucking smoothie.
A bunch of dudes under a pride flag calling you gay for having a light beer?
Yeah. And then I went to another bar and I was like, do you guys have any light beer? And they were like, we might have a Bud Light somewhere around here. And they went and they had like one Bud Light.
What are they drinking on?
They all drink like they all drink like craft beers.
I can't get into that culture.
No, dude.
I tried for a little bit.
So heavy.
Like bringing a growler to a bar to have them like fill it up or whatever.
Yeah.
Like if you're going back to the growler you have in your fridge of like craft beer from 2 weeks ago, you're disgusting.
Yeah, dude.
You're a disgusting pig.
I like to drink a lot of beer too. I don't like to drink one beer and be hammered.
Yeah. That's not fun at
No.
all. I think it's for guys that need to get home to their kids or something.
So they could be like, I only had one beer.
Yeah,
I only had 3
or like
beers.
they can only drink for like a couple hours, and it's like they need to do like shit at home. You know, they try and get their buzz fast. They're not fucking marathon warriors like us.
Yeah. We didn't really do a ton out there. We kind of just did the shows. We walked a lot.
Hills.
Dude, so hilly.
Did you go on that app that has like a map of where homeless people have pooped in San Francisco over the
No.
last 10 years?
Now.
There's like an app, but it's like has such a deep database that every street corner, every inch of every single street has been pooped on
That's crazy.
over time.
Yeah. No, I really didn't see a lot of homeless people out there. Like I saw significantly less homeless people than I see day to day here.
Yeah, homeless people really just don't bother me that much.
They don't bother me at all.
I don't understand why people are so angry about people being homeless. It's not like they're homeless in front of your like J. Crew store you're trying to go to. Like they don't.
No,
They're like in their homeless area trying to get drugs or fucking like trying to rest or make some money to get out of their situation. And they're really probably not trying to bother you.
No. There was a pack of homeless dudes outside of my apartment last night.
What were they saying?
Swarm of them. Some dude cleaned out his apartment and threw away just everything. Like all of his shit, like TV, microwave, like everything. He threw away everything. And word got around fast.
Yeah.
Dude, it was like I got back to my apartment when he was still moving out. And by midnight, there was at least 10 dudes outside just going through it.
There was that much shit?
There was a lot of I almost went through it because I was like, oh, this is actually stuff that I need.
Those people might not have been homeless. They might have just been freegans.
Yeah, maybe.
One of the first videos I did at Barstool was me and Caleb went dumpster diving with a bunch of freegans, and they like had a meetup at Washington Square Park. You just bring your bike, and they're like, these are the good dumpsters that are about to be open, and you bike from dumpster to dumpster, literally hop in the dumpster and just find some shit.
Is that just like hoarders?
They're kind of, no, they're like, they want to get food from it. so they don't want to just like populate their house. They're looking for mostly food, but also usable shit. Like I think that they're just extremely cheap or just want to not pay for any of their food. I don't know. I don't know if they are vegan or like they're just looking for carrots in the shit. It's an interesting lifestyle.
Yeah, it is.
But they were all like white people from Brooklyn. They're like,
oh, damn.
It wasn't like
well, they have that like
it was like people who had a moral high ground.
Yeah. They have that like one-off Uber Eats thing, right? Where it's like you can just get the leftovers from restaurants.
Yeah, I've done that in Philly.
Really?
Yeah, you can get like 12 bagels for like $3.
Yeah.
From like a bagel shop.
Yeah.
It's kind of fire.
That's a big thing. I don't know if anyone actually, or I guess people do use it. Mook uses it. Why were you doing that?
I don't know. Me and my roommate were just like bored. We
yeah.
Too good to go. We're like, all right, we'll fuck around.
That ain't right.
Hey, let's talk about Game Time, Sass, my boy. Game Time.
Talk about Game Time.
The exclusive ticketing partner of Barstool Sports. It was created by fans and for fans. And Game Time is the ticketing app that makes it easier than ever to score last-minute deals on tickets to sports, concerts, and shows. And they guarantee the lowest price. It's Brooklyn Mirage season for me, dude. I might scoop some tickies for anything at Brooklyn Mirage. That venue is fire.
Yeah, that'll be fun. You should do that. Emo night?
Not at Mirage, bro. They got the big acts at Mirage. I'm talking about marquee DJs that you're going to see headlining festivals. But of course, I'm going to be there because of Game Time, because of those sweet, sweet folks over at Game Time.
Yeah, it's possible to snag those seats with Game Time app. The biggest last-minute price drops can be found on the seats you thought you could never buy. The purchase process takes just 2 taps and 10 seconds. And
you going to any Bruins games?
No, because they're out. And once you buy your tickets, they're delivered directly to your phone. No printer needed. The app also allows you to easily share tickets with friends via text so you can get into the game seamlessly. Skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. You know what I love, dude, is that people still print out tickets and people still go to the airport to print out their boarding pass.
Yeah. That's
Why?
so foolish of them. They don't realize that there are apps in the world like Game Time where they're not going to have to do silly stuff like that.
It's insane. But skip the hassle and enjoy the moment. Download the Game Time app or go to the website, enter your email and redeem code BOYDAD for $20 off your first purchase. Terms apply.
Sometimes when you're a little bit poor, you do crazy shit. I've bought discount meat before from the like grocery store by LaSalle in North Philly. It was like $1 meat.
Yeah.
Like $1 sandwiches that have like turned. The turkey's like slimy and bad. You're just muscling through.
Yeah.
Our fucking your grandparents were probably on some shit like that.
Definitely.
Saving leftovers.
Yeah.
You bring home leftovers from restaurants?
Depends on if I'm in the city or not.
If you're in the city?
No.
If you're not in the city?
Because if I go out to dinner, I'm usually going out to like get dinner and then go out. So I don't want to be like,
you don't want to bring them
leftovers around.
Yeah. I feel weird about it. I shouldn't feel weird about it, but I feel like it's like a needy move. Like I feel like I need to show off to the waiter. Like I don't need this fucking extra food.
Yeah, I would do it if I was going out just strictly to go to dinner, but I feel like I haven't done that in a long time.
When I was a poor man, I used to fucking load up. I'd have like 2 bites. I'd be like, this is like 3 more meals for me.
Yeah,
I'm going to ration this out with my poor ass. I used to lug it all home.
That's hilarious.
Yeah, it was a tough time.
Yeah, you were broke as hell.
You wish you saw me fucking down and out. Hungry. Hungry in every sense of the word. Fucking.
This brother's starving.
I was trying to fucking get up and go. Dude, you see Jerry Springer die this past week?
I did, yeah.
Sad.
Didn't you guys do the last interview?
We literally did the last interview.
That's nuts.
Crazy.
But like the day of that interview, someone that we worked with was like, they were like, do you want to try microdosing? And I was like, all right.
Oh, yeah. Big Cat, right? You guys.
Yeah. I mean, I didn't know if we were going to ask. I didn't know if we were going to
No, I think he talked about that on the Act, didn't he?
Did he?
Yeah, you guys talked about it because you said you felt terrible.
I felt terrible.
Yeah.
I was in such a bad spot. It was one of those days where so I had like trivia and then fucking the Yak and then this show and then Pat Bev or whatever. It was like back to back to back to back. And I was just in a bad spot through all of it. And then I just sat down and we had technical difficulties. Like Tyler was running all over the place. We couldn't hook up Pat Bev's like feed or whatever. And I was just sitting there like kind of in a bad spot, like a little bit tripping. And then Jerry Springer just like popped up and me and him just had like a 10-minute off mic conversation and it calmed me down completely.
Yeah. I remember you telling me about that.
He put me in such a good headspace.
Yeah.
Like he just like was just such a nice, like warm, calming guy. Like the same timbre of conversation that we had on the podcast. He was so fucking sweet, dude. He was
That's
the man.
awesome.
Yeah. I felt, yeah. I don't know. I felt a little, I didn't want to tell the story right away of me tripping my balls off while I was talking to Jerry Springer, but
That's a cool story.
he put me in the right state of mind. So
Yeah.
RIP to the beast.
He fixed you.
Have you ever heard of Jerry Springer?
Yeah, of course.
Do you ever watch his show?
Now I've seen clips.
Yeah.
I was probably 30 years too young to do that.
It was on during the pandemic.
It was?
We used to watch it. We like live streamed it.
I mean,
during
it was
the
on
pandemic.
for a while, right?
It was on for like fucking 30 years.
Yeah.
It was fucking dope. It was what Fight Haven is like
Yeah.
aspiring to be.
Yeah.
Jerry Springer walked so
Yeah.
Fight Haven could run.
Yeah.
Was Chuck?
For the Super Bowl. He was like,
Oh yeah, it was Chuck Naso and fucking like Tex or something like that. They like got in a fake brawl. I think there was a decent amount of fake stuff, but I didn't have the heart to ask Jerry about it. I didn't want to put him on the spot.
Yeah, that shit is super funny.
Yeah, it's just people brawling. It must be weird when you're like,
And he just stands there smiling.
yeah, he
Yeah.
loves it. He just stokes the flame. Two people from the same trailer park. It's like, wait, why are you flying there too?
Yeah.
It's like me, my wife, and the guy next door. Wait a second. How come you're on this flight? Must be a coincidence. Save it for the stage.
Dude, one of my buddies, or my buddy Bo, is bringing like a fuck ton of mushrooms to Iceland, and I am not partaking. in
TSA
that.
alert.
Dude, he's bringing capsules. He got
That's what fucking Big Cat had, dude. That shit.
Yeah.
I don't like the capsules. Why not? Why are we making a pill out of something supernatural? Like you could see it in the raw form. Put it in a chocolate bar. You're putting this shit into like Big Pharma's carrying case.
He keeps telling me that he's gonna put it in my coffee, and I was like, if you do that, we won't be friends anymore.
Show him the Ari Shafir.
Yeah. And he just is like, so, dude, he got so much.
God damn, bro.
It's
That looks like
30 capsules.
he's just gonna have that in his carry-on.
I don't know.
The fuck.
But he's like, none of us want to do them except for him. And he keeps on being like, we're going to have so much fun on these mushrooms.
We're gonna be so scared.
Yeah. And then he's talking to my buddy Matt, and he's like, he keeps on bringing him up to me, and he's like, yeah, me and Matt are going to take them, and you're going to be pissed you didn't take them.
No, you're not.
And then I talk to Matt, and he's like, yeah, I'm not fucking doing that.
It's actually a super cool vibe to be the one who's not on mushrooms,
Yeah, dude, I
and
had
everybody
no
else is on
interest.
mushrooms.
Yeah.
Everybody's freaking out, and you feel this like very nice calm about yourself that
Yeah.
you're not freaking out.
Yeah.
Like it's gonna be all right, dudes.
Dude, I'm going on vacation. I'm not going there to be like trying drugs that I don't want to do.
Yeah, for the
To
first
just
time.
be stressed as hell.
That being said, though, if you did it first thing in the morning, it could be dope to be in extreme nature. If it
Nah.
wasn't capsules, dude.
I don't want to do it at all.
Yeah, don't do it then. Don't do drugs you don't want to do. That's like a pretty easy rule
Yeah.
in life. Never do drugs that you're not trying to do.
Yeah. No, I'm trying to have a couple beers and fish
Yeah.
all day.
Who's bringing the portable speaker?
Oh, I don't even think about that.
Bro. Game changer.
Yeah, we should actually do that.
Write it down. Text your boys right now.
Yeah, I should.
No. Do it, dude. You go on a vacation, you don't have the portable speaker. You always are supposed to bring it, bro. It will change everything. Maybe some portable chargers too.
Maybe I can see if I can get that JBL from Nick. Bring the fucking the boom box. Yeah. That's just the only thing in my bag. That thing was so fucking big, dude. It's like the size of this table.
You should bring it and just like leave it in the wilderness.
Yeah. And start playing some animal noises that they just don't have in Iceland.
What the fuck?
Those bear noises.
Yeah. Or like people find it like 500 years from now.
Yeah.
Like, what is this ancient technology that they used to have in Iceland? Just bury it at the bottom of a glacier.
It's going to be pretty fun, dude. I think there's going to be a lot of people there. The Iceland Reddit has been popping off.
It's gonna be
A lot of
packed
people
out
A lot
there.
of people heading out right now.
Yeah. It's going to be
Yeah.
fucking a zoo out in
A
Iceland.
lot of people being like, my flight gets in today. What should we do before the car rental place opens up?
The international date line. They're going to make a wave pool at the Blue Lagoon.
Yeah.
They're going to turn
Yeah,
it
we're
into a
gonna wake-
lazy
we're
river.
gonna wake the lagoon.
Yeah. You gotta wake the lagoon.
I don't think it has. I don't think that it's like the consistency that it's able to wake.
Yeah, it's like
Fucking
thick water.
mustard. Yeah, it's pudding.
Is it like a saltwater thing you can't sink or what?
I don't know. Is that real, or is that you just talking about that tweet that went viral? That was like,
I don't know.
this guy was swimming in 98% salt water.
Oh yeah.
And everyone went,
Our bodies of water you floated.
yeah. But I don't think it was 98%. I think if it was 98%, it would just be solid.
There's definitely just like chubby tourists jerking off in there.
Oh yeah, 100%. With that mud.
Yeah.
Isn't that mud like supposed to be like magic mud?
Yeah. And that's why. Because some wood nymph, some dude who just like a grown man nudist who like picked up being nudist when he turned 50 years old is pounding off publicly.
Yeah, it's just straight cum.
You gotta get into that cum.
I don't think we're gonna do the lagoon.
Because I've spent enough time with you talking about Iceland that my algorithm on my TikTok now thinks I'm going to Iceland.
Yeah.
So it's sending me shit that's like pertinent to you.
Yeah.
And it seems like there's this other really nice lagoon. It's like
It's probably further away.
wood panels and like real like pretty nice cheap beers. It's like lit up at night. It kind of looks lit. And I think is there going to be Aurora Borealis while you're out there?
I don't know. I think it has to get completely dark. And I don't know if it's too late in the winter, too early in the spring for it to get full. It has to get like pitch black.
Did you get your hiking boots?
Yeah.
What kind?
I already have them.
What kind?
LL Bean.
Are those hiking boots or are they just like bean boots?
No, they're a hiking boot. They're real deal.
A
I've done a
warm-up
couple.
boot?
I've done a couple 14 miles with them.
So those are probably broken all the way down.
Oh yeah,
then.
they're broken in.
No, they're broken down.
No, they're in great shape. I'm not even gonna bring.
They probably look like they could talk to you.
No, I'm not even gonna bring sneakers. I'm just
The
gonna. bring
bottom
those.
definitely flops off.
Hell no.
You're gonna wear them on the plane?
Yeah,
International flights, people always slip off the boots.
dude, that flight is 2 hours shorter than San Francisco
You said the San Francisco flight was 4.5 hours.
on the way back.
So it's 2.5 hours.
No, on the way. It's like when we went on the way there, it was supposed to be 6.5 hours.
Bro, Jack Harlow told me about you white boys saying no cap or whatever. Fucking lying ass white boys.
Harlow
Dude.
said that?
Yeah, bro. You didn't listen to the new album?
No. I've heard it's good though.
I liked it a lot. You got to play it for your boys in Iceland. You got to play it for the Icelandic folk, the Keflavikians.
I don't know if Jack Harlow is going to be the vibe out in Iceland.
But are you going to listen to ambient noises?
Probably, yeah.
How does it feel?
Yeah. Gonna really soak it in. I'm pumped to just do nothing.
Wow, we really are Rolling Stones.
I gotta.
What's the next line of that song? To be a Rolling Stone.
It's like a Rolling Stone.
All right, well, what's the next line?
A complete unknown.
You are going to be complete unknowns out
Yeah.
there. What's the next line?
Complete unknown. Like no direction home.
I mean, that's you.
I would assume no direction home because that's the name
No
of his
direction home.
Yeah.
That's you. That's going to be you while you're out there.
Yeah.
It's going to be so sick. Trip of your life, man. Super happy for you.
I'm worried that it's just gonna suck.
It might.
There's always a possibility on those trips where you just get out there and you're like, dude, I want to go home. This fucking sucks.
Or just like, I want to be in a hotel.
Yeah.
You've flown Delta One, so you know what the lap of luxury feels like.
Dude, they were acting like I won that ticket in a raffle.
The Delta One people?
Yeah, they knew I didn't belong up there.
Congratulations.
Yeah.
Poor.
Dude, we were like about to take off. And I've never been up front in the front of the plane. Usually if I'm flying with someone, I'm just talking to them. So the pilot's doing the announcements and I'm just having a conversation with Francis. He stops the announcements. He can't see me. He walks over and stands right over me and just stares at me until I stop talking and then walks back to the microphone and continues talking.
Damn. You were on little boy mode.
I know.
The teacher really got mad at you.
Dude, I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
And Francis didn't say anything. And I was like, because the fact that Francis didn't say anything to me right after kind of made me think like, oh, maybe he was just fucking with me. And then we took off and Francis was like, I've literally never seen anything like that happen in my entire life.
Damn. He definitely smelled the pour on you.
What the fuck, dude?
Because
The amount of money I spent on that ticket for him to be throwing tood at me for talking over his dumbass announcements that don't matter. If the plane is crashing, the fucking seats are not going to be doubling down as life preservers. If we land in the water, we're all going to die. Like, those
sinking right
announcements
away.
do not mean anything. It's protocol that they have to do. It's not like me being like, oh shit, I didn't know that the life preservers doubled down. It's like, that's not going to save my
I'm in
life.
goddamn Delta One.
Yeah.
You think this is my
That's not
first
gonna
fucking
save
rodeo?
my life when we crash into the side of a fucking mountain.
I don't know, but the Delta One announcements might be different. They might be like, your Delta One seat turns into an aircraft carrier.
It has an engine. They eject. The seats eject from the plane.
It breaks off into a much smaller plane that you'll be able to fly to safety.
Yeah.
You
The
probably
fact that
should
they
have paid
even
attention.
do those announcements still is insane. I mean, a lot of planes now, they just play the video.
Bro, their bitch asses still say no smoking on the plane.
I know. Smoking that whole time.
Delta One, a cigarette pops down if the plane's crashing.
Yeah.
You can have one last cigarette before you go.
Did I ever tell you about how my grandpa used to do that?
No,
My grandpa used to keep one cigarette and a lighter in the glove compartment of his car
in case he was
in
about to
case
die.
the apocalypse was happening and he could have one more cigarette
What?
because he quit smoking. And then when he quit smoking, he did that.
He thought the apocalypse was coming like that?
My grandparents still think the apocalypse is coming. I think it's like any day now.
My grandfather used
They
to...
have like a shelter. No, they're just like insane. They have like my grandma like stores Oxycontin. She has like a
That's much
mass
better.
amount of Oxycontin in case the apocalypse happens.
In case she needs to get super fucked up.
In case she gets hurt or something, I guess.
Yeah,
Funniest excuse for using painkillers.
I know.
no, the apocalypse might be coming. I want to feel incredible every day, every waking second of every day. My grandfather used to keep a hooker in the glove compartment.
Yeah.
In case the apocalypse came, he just wanted one last roll in the hay, man. Never made it, man. She died in there too. Poor broad.
He said that he was cleaning out his car and the cigarette was like see-through because all of the lighter fluid leaked out.
Ew.
Yeah. That would have been a rough one to smoke. Just burns his whole face off. Thing would have lit up in flames.
Damn, that sounds terrible.
My mom just texted me and asked if I was in the United States.
She didn't know like that?
No.
She knows you're a Rolling Stone.
Yeah.
I'm doing a pod with Rone.
Yeah.
Type of shit.
Dude, I saw this dude that does these this came up on my Instagram yesterday. This guy does these videos where he does like he spins a wheel, which first of all, come on, man, that's our fucking idea.
Come on.
Remember when that was a big thing? When everyone found out like Dude Perfect also does a wheel and we were
That
like
literally
what
every
the
show?
Fuck. It's like, dude, we didn't invent a wheel.
What is this Pat Sajak show? What
Yeah.
the fuck is this guy doing?
The wheel was probably like one of the first 5 inventions.
It is.
It's like reinventing
Yeah.
wheels.
Yeah.
It is. That's what the phrase is. And no one's been able to reinvent it.
Yeah, you can't reinvent the wheel.
But what were you saying?
I don't remember.
Some shit about a fucking wheel? I feel like you're about to jump into some juicy shit.
Oh, this dude does these videos where he spins a wheel. It's called like, it's a series that he does. It's called like kids songs like by their dad's favorite artists. And he does like, he'll spin a wheel and it'll be like a kid's song. Like You Are My Sunshine, fucking Eeny, Meeny, Miny, Mo, whatever those fucking songs are.
Stupid ass fucking songs.
And then he'll like spin it and get an artist and he'll make like a music video singing that song. And it's like cool as hell.
Wait, but I think I saw this guy. I think he stops the wheel where it's supposed to stop.
Oh yeah, obviously.
Like Jimmy Fallon does.
yeah.
Where it's like, we're going to spin this wheel and it's going to be the best impression you do with a song you know
But he's
every
done,
word
he's
of.
done a ton of them.
Yeah.
He did one and it was he did Mumford and Sons and it was, I forget what the song he did. Oh, I think it was You Are My Sunshine. Dude, it was fucking cool. It was good as hell.
Mumford and Sons fucking had the whites in a chokehold for a good 5 years.
Oh yeah.
They had me bent over.
I didn't save it. Well, it's gone forever. Never will find that again.
Damn. It's not your fault,
No.
but mine.
Fuck, dude.
Yeah, bro.
Real as hell.
That's a Mumford and Sons
I know.
song, bro.
I know the
You
songs.
probably didn't even fucking know that.
Trust me.
Listen, little lion man. Before. Those dudes rocked.
Yeah.
Suspenders.
Fuck yeah.
I watched a movie where they had this female character wearing suspenders in every fucking scene to try and make her look intellectual.
Really?
I don't think suspenders make you look intellectual.
No, not at all. They make you look dumb because you don't know what a belt is.
Yeah, with your dumb ass.
Yeah.
Suspenders were there first, right? What was first, suspenders or belt?
I'd assume suspenders, right? Why would anyone wear a belt, or why would anyone wear suspenders if belts exist?
And bikes were before cars, probably, right? Must have been, right? That's why I don't understand why fucking it annoys me to no end when people who are in cars like hate on bikes. It's like, dude, bikes were here first. Bikes are the OGs.
I've never had a problem with the bikes, unless I guess in the suburbs, a lot of the bikers like to drive in the center of the lane.
Yeah. That is annoying, I guess. I guess if they slow you down,
share the road.
You have to share the road. But I mean, so do the drivers.
But there's a lot of
the drivers have to share the road
but
too.
There's not as much room for the driver to share the road. There's a way more room for the biker to share the road. Bikers can drive on the grass if they need to.
So can the fucking. That's not sharing the road. If vehicle is making the biker go on the grass, that's not sharing the road.
No, you're all like fired up because you got arrested on a bike and now you think you're like leading a revolution.
I swear to God I am.
Bikers against cars.
Dude, it's fuck the cops, bro.
Yeah. Are you going to go to court?
People are telling me to.
You should.
No, I shouldn't. There's no way for a little guy like me to win.
500?
No, probably like 300.
It's insane.
2 tickets combined. That's
crazy.
It's just crazy that that's the law that they choose to enforce.
You can just not pay.
No,
and nothing happens.
They're gonna hunt my ass down.
I didn't pay. I got a ticket 2 years ago. Never paid it.
For what?
Legal parking in New York.
And they probably have a warrant out on your ass right now.
No, they said if you ever get pulled over, if this car ever gets pulled over again in New York, it'll get towed. And I said, good news. Car will never be in New York again.
Yeah, well, you found a loophole.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be on my bike every day.
It's not your bike.
I'm going to be on a city bike every fucking day.
Bike.
Yeah. And that's probably why they felt like they had impunity over my body.
Because they owned it and they owned the bike and they enforced the law around the bike. They fucked you, bro.
Dude, I truly know what it's like to be the oppressed class. They probably were like, oh, you're a fucking rapper.
Getting you because you were wearing headphones on a bike is so crazy.
I know.
Who doesn't wear headphones? It's more weird to not wear headphones on a bike.
That's what they should have been getting people. Also, like, they should tell you about what the laws are.
Yeah.
I never knew what the law was. I didn't know you're not allowed to wear headphones.
You can get a DUI on a bike, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
What if your ear's a little bit chilly going over the bridge and you just wear like some headphones for the earmuff purposes to warm you up?
Can you get arrested for muffs?
That was going to be my defense in court. That's literally like, can I not wear muffs?
Yeah.
I want to wear muffs.
You should be like, there was no music playing.
Yeah, I was just, they don't know if music was playing.
Say the headphones are expensive. I didn't want to put them in my backpack because they could have gotten
dinged up.
They
could have got dinged up. They're glorified muffs.
Yeah.
I feel like if I just said they're muffs, I feel like I'd be good to go.
100%.
But I just don't want to waste my time.
Why would you?
I'm going to open up a GoFundMe,
You're a busy
though.
Man.
I'm going to open up the GoFundMe and see if we can, or like do a side project or start an LLC or something like that.
LLC.
I need to find a way to pay this fucking ticket back.
Yeah.
Maybe like
write it off.
Have a party. The rent is too damn high party.
Yeah.
These tickets are too damn expensive party.
Yeah. You should just say that you did that for content. You were exploring how far you could break the law on a bike and say that now you can write that off on taxes.
Francis said he was going to try and write off his honeymoon.
Really?
To Africa.
Why? Because he talks about it on stage?
And it helped him develop content. But I think his tax guy said that if you didn't go specifically for content, you can't write it off. But that has my wheels turning. It's like, okay, so if we do something specifically for content, are we just good to go? Like, can we just go? Can we hit this Switzerland?
Feel like the fact that even I know about all these loopholes now, they're going to crack down on this soon.
Yeah, you're the last one to know. Yeah. You're the canary in the coal mine.
I got 1 year of writing shit off, and then next year it's going to be nothing is getting written off.
You're not going to be able to write off this. I mean, you think you're going to be able to do this in home office?
No, dude, I didn't do that. I already filed my taxes.
But next year, you think you're about to be able to?
No. Let's talk about MVMT.
That's the movement I want to be a part of. When it comes to finding an unforgettable Mother's Day gift, movement MVMT makes stylish watches and inspired jewelry as unique as it is. Movement small.
As unique as she is, brother.
As unique as she is.
Your mama.
Well, I was saying it like, you know what I mean?
Your mama is unique, isn't she?
In a good, cool way, yes. Movement's small team of dreamers in Venice Beach, California have perfected sleek, original, and ultra clean watch designs and stunning minimalist jewelry. And for Mother's Day, they're having a huge site-wide sale. So you can get a tried and true gift that's not going to break the bank. Time is a beautiful and meaningful sentiment, showing moms in your life how much you appreciate all the time that they've given you. Ooh, throw that in the card. That'll be real nice. They'll see it and they'll think of you every day, and it's perfect for a Mother's Day gift, Sass.
At MVMT, one size fits all for a chill shopping experience, and not to mention fast shipping and returns always. Fresh, modern designs by a team of weekend mavericks who know what it means to go from 9 to 5 work days to 5 to 9 and good times and adventure in between. MVMT has elegant, precise Japanese watch movements and industry-leading materials, from complex ceramics to sophisticated automatics, solar-powered dials to upcycled ocean plastic cases.
Save big on your best Mother's Day gifts ever from Movement. Get up to 40% off at MVMT.com and use code SUN. Exclusions may apply. That's MVMT.com. Use code SUN for up to 40% off.
I filed my shit, bro. I'm good.
How much did you pay?
I don't even know if my accountant's doing them.
How much did you have to pay?
I don't know, because my accountant's like, he went AWOL. He's missing.
What?
I emailed him. I was like, hey, here are my here's like my filings. Here's all the numbers and everything. I had it all organized. And I said, let me know if you have any other questions. And he's replied and said, will do. Nothing. It's been a week.
So maybe he just got you.
But I haven't paid anything. I still have all the money.
How much money?
I have all of my money still. I have not paid $1 to the IRS.
They're going to take a bunch of it.
I know. I'm going to get penalized.
Like 50
I'm
cents.
going to get penalized.
Bro, either you spend it or they're going to take it from you. The IRS takes it from you if you don't spend that shit.
Yeah,
That's why I
they
bought
get
Mike
that
Tyson's house.
Yeah, they get it.
We're going to have to put our fucking money together and buy Mike Tyson's
I'm going
house.
cash only in 2024.
Fuck credit.
Mm-hmm. Straight liquid.
I used to be on that type time, but dude, it's tough.
You think you could do coins only?
Hell no.
Coins only?
Strictly because of the smell. Ugh. I hate the smell of coins. I don't even like touching them.
The grossest place coins can go is in a cup holder.
Oh, dude.
Cup
so
holder
fucking
coins
gross.
are so nasty.
It's actually like, this has been something literally since I was a child. I want them to go no coins. If they give me the money, the cash back with the coins on top, I don't even touch the coins. I take them and I slowly carry them over to the tip jar and pour them in.
What do they smell like to you?
Disgustingness. I hate them. Yeah. Oh, dude, it's so fucking
yeah, it does
gross.
have a little bit of
And yeah, cup holders. Oh, dude, if I get in a car and there's coins in the cup holder, I'm getting out of the car.
I have a traumatic fucking core memory of my cousin being in a car and she had like eardrops that she spilled in a cup holder where there were coins and it like emulsified.
And there's like crumbs.
It like turns green surrounding it and it will be there forever.
It's so gross.
You literally can like chip it away and your car will just disintegrate around where you try to chip it away. It's more your car than your car.
Dude, there's really no place more gross than the car of someone with children, like young children.
Yeah.
There's like
It's one big
handprints all
crumb.
over the fucking
the windows.
like boogers everywhere. Yeah.
There's like one part where the kid thinks that they're surreptitiously putting their boogers and it's like a fucking shield.
Dude.
It's like a fucking badge of fucking boogers.
Because I had my little sisters were young and I would get in my mom's car and there would be this smell of like
coins,
children. Oh, dude.
It's like, I didn't know you're old enough to smell like that yet.
It was so gross.
Yeah, that's gross.
Like I remember being in the car and it would be like a 3-minute drive and I would get car sick instantly.
Yeah.
Because it'd be like hot and smelly and crumbs and coins everywhere.
Something smelling stinky is the worst thing that can happen to one of your senses.
Yeah.
It's worse than a bad sound, way worse than a bad sight, grosser than a bad taste.
Really? You think?
I think something smelling really bad is, I don't know. Those are the two closest.
Sight. I think sight is worse for me than smell.
Seeing something nasty?
Yeah, smell has never really done it that bad for me.
You just told me about how you couldn't be in a car for 3 minutes.
I told you also there was a mixture of sight and smell in that, and I think it was probably more sight.
What about like, I'd rather watch someone throw up than smell it.
Totally.
It smells like
but I guess tasting their throw up would be the worst.
No, smell is all taste though. Or taste is all smell. Like 99% of like what you taste.
Yeah. That's a good one. I don't know.
If you felt it, you would rub into it.
I feel like I haven't been able to smell throw up since like when I was in like middle school and you're walking through the hallway and some dude just puked everywhere.
Wood chip.
Yeah.
What do the wood chips do? They dry it up? They soak
drowns
it?
it. I think it absorbs the smell, I'm pretty sure.
Really?
I think, right?
Yeah.
Or maybe it makes it easier to clean up.
Who figured that out?
Ugh.
Old people.
It was right after the wheel.
They're like, what do I do with all these shavings from the wood?
Or someone threw up from their first car ride.
Yeah.
They got car sick right away. You definitely get car sick as hell.
No, I don't ever.
Lie.
I get car sick in long Ubers in the city sometimes,
No, it's a no.
So no.
but I really don't.
I knew
Like,
that was a lie.
I'm not like a throw up in the car guy.
Cobblestone.
That shit is pussy shit. If you're over the age of 12 and you're throwing up in a car, you got to get your life together.
It's a trick that women use to
Yeah. It's insane.
women use that trick to sit up front. They're like, I
my
get car
God,
sick.
dude. My younger cousin used to do that to me
It's
constantly.
like, no, I need to sit up
I need to
front.
sit in the front. I get car sick. Everyone gets car sick. Look out the window.
Right. Stupid fucking cousins.
Because when you're
It's like biggest friend just get shotgun. Like, do you have a friend who's auto shotgun?
no, we had a rule that you couldn't get it 2 times, or you could get it 2 times in a row, but then after that you had to give it to someone else.
He's his biggest friend. His whole friend group is Twink Central. They're
No, one of my
lean.
buddies is pretty big.
Oh,
We're
really?
Not like big.
Shout him out.
I'm definitely the fattest.
Shout his fat ass out.
I'm definitely the fattest, but he's way taller.
Shout out Big Bro.
My buddy Matt, he's like 6'3".
Shut up, Big Matt. Yeah.
He got big ass legs.
Wait,
tree
Matt
trunk
that-
legs. I remember we used to sit next to each other in the car, and my legs would be like this, and his would be triple the size, like one thigh.
You got to get him in squatting, bro. He should have joined the football team
Yeah,
or crew.
crew, most athletic sport.
He should have joined the crew.
Yeah,
That would be fucking legendary. My high school had a big crew program.
we did too.
It sucked.
They sounded so bad. It was like more work than like they were running more than the cross country team was running.
Totally. The dudes did cross country in the off season because it was like relaxing for them.
Yeah. Dude, they're like tryouts. They would run like a marathon,
It sucked.
and
And they
then
had like,
everyone would make the team because no one did it.
really?
So they'd be like, we gotta just run a marathon for no reason.
Ours had like 18 levels of cuts.
There was like I mean, there's a lot of kids on the team.
It's a big boat.
They cut my chubby ass fucking first wave, bro.
Really?
Easy to go to college for that or something?
It's easy to get into any Ivy League
I
school.
don't know if it is.
No, it definitely is.
because
like-
a lot of kids do it in Ivy Leagues.
But regular dumb kids from my high school were going to Ivy Leagues just because they were good at crew,
Really?
off the strength of crew. They were just working out these young boys, trying to get them skinny.
I know a couple kids that did crew in high school who still do it in college, and they're fucking jacked now.
Yeah,
They're huge.
probably easy as hell to make the Olympics too.
Yeah, that I would say is probably true. I don't know. Maybe is it popular or is it only like
For white people,
yeah?
for sure. But you throw LeBron James in a skull or whatever. What do you call it? A skull? A scale? I don't fucking know. Tyler, you
that
kind of
was
have
like
a crew body type.
No, you don't.
Long and lean.
You got to be jacked to do crew.
No, you have to be tall and skinny.
You
Are
need some
you-
shoulders to you.
No, or I don't know.
You can't be skinny, dude. It's a lot of
You have to be skinny.
movement and-
You have to be
and
skinny.
pulling and pushing.
You got to be skinny.
You got to be lean,
You got to be lean.
but you got to be jacked too.
I think you start off lean, you get to jacked.
Yeah, the
By
good
just
guys
pulling
get jacked.
along.
Yeah,
Every
staying
row.
lean.
You got to stay
Yeah.
lean. You
those
gotta-
guys' backs must be fucking
Yeah.
jacked.
And then the coxswain just has to be like under 5 foot.
Yeah, there's
His
probably
only job.
dudes who have like gone to Harvard as a coxswain.
There are the tiniest dude, but they
Yeah.
have to do the same workouts. It's like, dude, why are they working out? They just sit there
They
the
don't do
entire
dick.
time.
What is their job? What do they do?
They get like a
Pull!
kazoo. Yeah.
Pull harder.
They're like a motivational
Left side, right side.
That's crazy.
There was a kid in my high school that did crew that they talked about, and they said that every time crossing the finish line, he would just pass out. He'd just be rowing, and then as they passed the finish line, he would literally pass out. And then they figured out that he wasn't breathing.
Oh,
He was just like holding his breath, trying to go as hard as he could. He just fucking pass all the way out in
that's
the
like
boat.
a thing for people. Like some people like work out and they like don't know how to breathe properly, and they just go down every time they work out.
And this dude probably went to an Ivy League school being a full-fledged idiot,
Yeah,
just forgetting to breathe.
it's a pretty big one. To
The
forget.
the most basic human function.
yeah,
Just Not even having to walk. Yeah, free-wheel. Breathing. It was walking, then breathing, then the wheel. Or breathing, then walking, then the wheel.
When we were in San Francisco, we walked by a group of kids in the harbor, and they were sailing on these little tiny sailboats, and they were practicing capsizing the boats and like getting back on. And it looked fun as hell, but it was like pretty crazy. They were like really young, like had to have been like second grade.
You got to start those kids young before they realize it sucks.
Yeah. But dude, they were like fully turning the boat upside down and then standing on the bottom of the boat and like getting it back up to regular level.
That's kind of sweet.
Francis told me that when it goes all the way around like that, it's called turtling. They were turtling the boat. And then they stand on that big ass fin on the bottom and they like pull it up.
His sailing ass probably fucking love that.
Yeah.
His knot tying ass. He definitely knows a ton of knots.
All the knots.
He probably could identify knots in a row.
Yeah.
But then you probably could like do the knots faster than him on the first try, thus infuriating him. Keep him up doing knots for an entire 6-hour
That
flight
would
to San
destroy
Fran.
him if you knew more knots than him.
Yeah. You should just start dropping more. You should sneakily learn a bunch of the knots just to get under his skin.
I'm surprised that wasn't his fucking like niche in the dozen.
Good sailor knots.
Yeah.
Knots and knots.
I knew one knot. I knew the knot had to tie. I knew how to tie the thing around a boat or the cleat of a dock. I knew how to tie a boat up.
The cleat. Is that what it's called?
Yeah.
You're damn near a sailor too.
Yeah, I'm a sailor.
Yeah, you are.
I'm a son of a sailor, man.
Yeah, but your skin is too fair to last on the seas.
Hell no.
You think you have a nice olive hue to your skin if you spent more than 1 hour outside a week?
Yeah, 100%.
Damn,
I used to be black, dude. When I was a child,
You and
I was
Mincy.
so fucking tan.
Were you?
Yeah. And then I was like, oh shit, video games. Never going outside again.
This is awesome.
Yeah.
They shouldn't have told me about video games. I need to find a way to be on my feet more.
Me too.
I need to take up like wood chopping or some shit like that. I need to take up like raising barns. I might become like a little bit Amish.
I'm planning on coming back from Iceland just chiseled.
For your weekend trip.
I think I'm going to lose 20 pounds in Iceland
How?
just from moving around, dude. When you move as little as I do, when you start moving again, that it just sheds off of you. Like you won't drink and will move for 3 days. You're 20 pounds lighter than
Yeah, you
were.
have a big ass walkie day. I'm surprised your hill walking in San Francisco didn't slim you down.
Well, it did, and then I flew for 7 hours.
Then you get all the weight back
It
on.
goes right back on.
That
You
Delta
fly.
One food, it'll pack it on fast.
Yeah, I got some overnight oats.
What'd you have on the flight out? What'd you eat on the
Overnight oats.
Oh, that's what you wasted your fucking Delta One meal on?
It was either that or like a dinner, and it was early. It was like 8 a.m. And I was like, give me the oats.
A dinner?
Yeah.
They had a dinner at 8 a.m.?
Yeah.
I don't believe you.
Yeah.
I'll call Francis right now.
No, I forget what they had. It was
It
another.
was probably
breakfast.
like a quiche or
Dude, Francis was leading me down a path, and I said, what are we getting? And he said, we're getting overnight oats. And then I got a Bloody Mary, and Francis got an orange juice and an apple juice, and shit on me for getting a Bloody Mary. I was like, brother, there's like, you just had a solid 200 grams of sugar.
yeah.
Don't shit on my bloody. Damn good Bloody Mary too, in a glass.
There's no way the Bloody was that good. They just used canned Bloody Mary mix and like
No, it was
Tito's.
It was real.
no, it wasn't. Those Bloody Marys in fucking Texas, those were A1.
No, those were terrible.
They were too spicy for
Way
you.
too spicy.
They were too spicy for your little sensitive tummy.
I don't like to be I don't think I like drinking spice.
You like Bloody Marys?
I like a nice little medium spice, not like that was like we was like drinking
I
wings.
love to drink spice. I got fucking tanked on fucking Friday night.
Yeah, I know, because you called me and you were hammered.
No, I didn't.
Yeah, you did.
Did I?
You don't remember calling me?
Uh-uh.
That's what I was gonna say. I already told you about the overnight oats, so I'm surprised that you asked about that.
I guess I did call you.
Oh no.
Oh, I was making calls.
Yeah. Dude, you were shit faced when you called me.
And then I went out drinking after that.
You were like, yo, give me a call when you get a chance. And then you were like, yo, I wanted to talk to you one-on-one. And then I was like, what's up? I thought like someone like died or something. And you were like, how is Delta One?
Like I was calling all my boys. I went to this thing called Cocktail Magique.
Yeah, I saw that
It
on
was,
your wife's story. I forget who posted it, but it looked fucking cool.
yeah.
You had the bubble.
Yeah, did you see that bubble?
Yeah, I've always seen those on like Instagram. I've never seen one.
It's like a bubble drink that like they put a bubble on top of it. I was like so excited to like bring the bubble back to my fucking seat. And then this Irish lady's like, "Can I get by ya?" And she just fucking shouldered my
she
bubble.
popped the bubble?
She popped my bubble. I was like, "It's a wrap." My wife's like, "No, we're going to get you another bubble." I was
that
like, "Really?"
sucks.
Yeah.
You
then-
inhaled the bubble in the one that I saw.
That's what you're supposed to do. You pop it with your mouth, I guess, and just
What does it
suck
do? Is there alcohol in it?
No, but it was like a smoky flavor.
Ah.
I don't know. We got like so bombed we had to like leave.
Mezcal?
Uh,
A little smoky. Yeah.
no, it
Yeah.
wasn't because
Love
of,
that
no,
smoky
It was a
flavor.
tequila drink, I think. But,
Mm.
I don't know. Maybe
They
it
make
was
some
no, it was a
smoky
bourbon.
tequilas. Oh, smoky bourbon. It's the best kind of bourbon.
But the smoke came from the bubble. But it was like a it was like a burlesque show.
Did you?
What was the clip that you saw?
Did you that? So you pop in the bubble
Oh,
and
gotcha,
inhaling
gotcha.
it. Did you? Did you go there, go home, and then go out?
Yeah.
Because I saw the video of you there,
Uh-huh.
and then you called me, and I was kind of surprised that you were calling me because I assumed you were out.
Yeah, we got like blacked out at that show, and then my boy Obes came over and we drank at my
Obes
house.
was in town.
And then we went out. I guess did he have a show in town or something like that?
I don't know. I think I did see that he was in New York though.
He's everywhere, man.
Fucking did he?
Fucking
Workhorse.
everywhere. But I just got so bombed that I couldn't do shit on Saturday. It was like a rare hangover that kept me out of commission. Like 3 nights
Every
out.
single hangover.
No, I feel like I muscle through a lot of hangovers. I couldn't even
You
muscle
have
that.
the most hungover face when you get hungover.
I do?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's always in the lobby of a hotel, and he's just like,
swollen.
yeah. And it's always you're never, for some reason when you're hungover, you're never wearing a hat.
Yeah.
So your hair's all like down in front of your face.
Like matted, feeling
Yeah.
terrible.
That's spot on.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a bad feeling. And I've been on a bender.
I always know when you're hungover, like instantly.
Your hair's always fucked up.
Your hair's always so messy.
It's so funny.
I was supposed to go to because I was supposed to go to this store that's the place where I had to wear a mask is like this like vintage men's store because I'm shopping for clothes for the Most Dangerous Game Show. I want
Yeah.
to give it like a little bit of a look, and it's only open on Saturdays. And so like I was trying to go, and I had to lay down face down on my apartment floor on like the hardwood for like
Damn.
3 hours just to charge myself up to go. It was a little bit much, but you know what I mean? Charged back up and got out to Rockaway to see the fucking troops, which are, I mean, firefighters are basically the civilian troops.
Oh yeah, big time. Heroes.
Don't you think?
Yeah.
Don't you think they're heroes?
Yes.
Or you don't think they're heroes?
No, I just said I called them heroes before you called them heroes.
I call them the troops, which is like the synonymous with heroes.
Well, I would never compare them to another branch
I think that, I
in
mean,
the workforce.
sometimes they're both. Sometimes a guy becomes a troop and then becomes a firefighter. They're the best of us. That's all I can say, man. Those guys are the fucking best of us.
I think that would be my plan B.
Firefight?
Yeah.
I'll walk up
Fight
like
fire.
5 flights of stairs and be so out of breath that I can't breathe. And then these firefighters every year on 9/11, they go to
The gym.
a gym and like put all their fire gear on and then walk up like whatever, like 70 or 90 floors, whatever, like the people walked up. Like that alone would
It
fucking
was like
kill me.
110.
Was it 110?
Maybe. Probably not.
I couldn't walk
Just
up
pulled that number out of my
110
ass.
steps flat, much less 110 flights of step, much less 110 flights of steps with full gear on.
Yeah. I did the Stairmaster once for 30 minutes and I thought I was actually going to die. It actually shut off and it said, take a break.
Really?
Yeah. I broke it.
But you were probably so sore for like weeks after.
No, this is when I was in pretty good shape. Any working out story I have, they're all from years ago now.
Years and years ago. They're all ancient oral tradition.
And it's just me looking back and being like, damn,
I was hot.
I had it all.
I was so hot.
This show is sponsored by BetterHelp.
Thanks.
It's so easy to get caught up in what everyone else needs from you and never take a moment to think about what you need from yourself. But when we spend all of our time giving, it can leave us feeling stretched, thin, and burnt out.
Therapy can give you the tools to find more balance in your life so you can keep on supporting others without leaving yourself behind. If you're thinking of starting therapy, give BetterHelp a try. It's entirely online, designed to be convenient, flexible, and suited to your schedule. Just fill out a brief questionnaire to get matched with a licensed therapist, and switch therapists at any time with no additional charge. And what I love about BetterHelp, it's all on your phone. Your therapist will come to you wherever you are, and it's super easy to get matched with someone who has an expertise in the things that you want to talk about. They'll tailor the experience to you so you're matched up with a licensed therapist that's going to get you on the right track and having those good conversations that's going to reveal something to you about you. Find more balance with BetterHelp.
Visit BetterHelp.com/son today to get 10% off your first month. That's BetterHelp, HELP.com/son. Back to the show.
Was so sexy.
I just don't have it in me, dude. I can only focus on like
One thing. I know.
one thing. I can't focus on the gym right now.
You can't tweet and do sketches. You can't do sketches and do stand-up.
No.
You can't do
It's
stand-up and work
gotta
at
be-
Barstool. You can only do one thing, man.
No, it's work. Right now, I'm very work focused. Just fucking constantly grinding.
Totally. Work in video
Constantly
games.
pushing the boundaries and video games, yes.
Which
I'm
is work
very
to you.
focused on video games.
Yes, I know.
But that is work.
Totally.
That's not a joy thing.
Totally. I know you hate
It's
it.
defending the nation.
I know you're addicted.
I'm not addicted to anything.
You and the firefighters are the real troops.
Yeah.
You guys are more troops than the troops are.
I mean, the fact that I'm even going to be able to try and squeeze in a gaming session tonight is insane.
They probably consider you an air marshal whenever you get on a flight.
Yeah.
Like anything happens, we at least got a couple troops on.
Yeah.
We've seen his KD. He can-
Strong KD.
Yeah, I don't know, bro. Strongest KD. Slim Reaper type of shit. All right, good episode.